What's good, y'all? Michael here today with another video, and I told you this already that I was going to do my March Madness prediction. I'm doing this on Zoom, so if you hear me fine, just enjoy. And before I begin, thank you for the 100 subscribers. I very appreciate it. I will be coming out with a mock draft with 7 rounds come this Friday. No less. Okay, but for now, you're getting a March Madness video. So, round 1, I'm going to go with Gonzaga. Because no matter how you want to think about it, number 1 seeds do not lose to a 16 seed unless it's like Virginia. Well, that came off a shocker, to be honest. Oklahoma or Missouri? I could see Oklahoma taking this one. Creighton or UCB. I actually think they might pull off the upset right here. Virginia over Ohio. This could be a tough one, but I think Virginia will pull this off. USC. I have a feeling if it's a Wichita State or Drake, I have a feeling it still won't matter. Kansas or EYU? Definitely Kansas. Oregon or VCU? Actually, I'm going to go with VCU on this one, folks. Iowa or GCU? I think that's like Florida or some shit. I'm going to go with Iowa on this one. So, Michigan, LSU, or what's this team called again? Oh yeah, it's the one that won the championship. So I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with BONA. Colorado or Georgetown. Let's see. Tough call, but I'm gonna go with Colorado. FSU has enough to win there. BYU might have to change. BYU has its struggles, but I have a feeling, it could pull off right there, no matter who it is. It might change it if it's Mississippi State, but for now, I'm just gonna go with it. Texas or ACU? You gotta go with Texas, baby. UConn or Maryland? I could see Maryland possibly with an upset, but UConn is basically the favor in this situation. Alabama, we'll take this. No need to explain. Unless you're like Duke, that just plays down to their competition. Okay, seriously, what the fix? So I got Gonzaga will take this one. Virginia will take this one. And I'm gonna go with this is a little bit tough because both of them are very competitive. But in this case scenario, I have a feeling this might pull off an upset. Iowa will take this one over VCU. I could see this being a little bit of a close matchup, but I have a feeling, Iowa can pull it off. And I'm going to go with, this could be close depending on the matchup, but I have a feeling Michigan will get it done. FSU or Colorado, this might be a close one, as I previously said, but I figure FSU will get it done. BYU or Texas, I feel like Texas might pull it off there. Alabama is gonna, no matter how UConn is, I don't see UConn being a competitive team. I just see them as a second round exit at the bare minimum. Unless they prove me wrong, I just see them beating Maryland and then getting blown out by Alabama. So Gonzaga or Virginia, I have a feeling Virginia might pull off the upset, ending, crushing Gonzaga's undefeated dream. So Iowa or I'm going to go with Iowa on this one. Michigan looks like the favor in this one. I don't have a feeling FSU has enough firepower to overpower Michigan. Texas or Alabama, this could be a little bit of a tough one, but I'm going to go with Alabama on this one. So we got our final. Okay, let me move on to the next conferences. I know I've been skipping on it, and I know I sound like a little off, but please be patient as I try to get through this. I know it's probably not the best. Okay, that's how you move it. So, yeah, it took me a while to figure it out. So, Baylor will win this one. I have no doubt about it. North Carolina or Wisconsin. This is a little bit of a tough one because Wisconsin looks like a horrible team, but I have a feeling they might pull off a win over North Carolina. So, I'll go with Wisconsin on here. Nova or within. They say Villanova is dealing with dealing with COVID issues, so I'm gonna go with this one because I have a feeling this will be like an upset. Purdue or this, I don't know what this team is. I'm gonna go with Purdue. And Texas Tech or Utah State. I could see Utah State possibly upsetting, but Texas Tech looks like the team to win in this case scenario. Arkansas will win this one, no doubt about it. Florida will win this one, no doubt about it. Ohio State will win this one by a blowout, probably. Illinois will win this one, I have no doubt about it. Loyola Chicago or I'm going with Loyola Chicago. So Tennessee or Oregon State. Let's see. I have a feeling Tennessee might pull off this one. Liberty will pull off the upset. I have a feeling Liberty is just like the team that you just don't want to mess with. So I have Liberty upsetting Oklahoma State. Syracuse or San Diego State. I'm going to go with Syracuse on this one. West Virginia will win this one. Clemson will win this one. And Houston will win this one. So we got our second rounders. Baylor will pull this one off. I'm sorry, Packers production, but I have a feeling your team will come up short to Baylor. Purdue, or actually, I might see a little bit of an upset here. I'm gonna go with the upset, right? Because look, I know Villanova may not seem like an impressive win, but I have a feeling they might make a little bit of a run to Baylor. And it's going to come down to a last second shot. So no matter how you feel about this prediction, Most of what I will say may sound stupid. Let's do a little bit of time travel for a bit. Let's fast forward. If I told you a 16 seed would upset a first seed team, you people would call me crazy. So it's just my prediction. Okay. So Texas Tech or Arkansas. Arkansas looks like they could be a little bit of a dark horse in this situation, but I have a feeling Texas Tech, might get it truly done. Ohio State or Florida. To be fair, Ohio State barely won, winning. I've actually watched the game. If you live stream, I was on live stream. If you were watching it early, Ohio State barely beat it. The Michigan Wolverines, and they need the referee's help in this worst case scenario. So I have a feeling they might just be able to pull off a win here. The fight for Illinois. I'm going to go with Illinois on this. I just have a feeling Illinois is the better team in the case scenario. Liberty or Tennessee. Tennessee is going to win this. Liberty might have a lead, but I just have a feeling that Tennessee might be the better team in this situation. West Virginia or Syracuse. I'm going to go with West Virginia on this one. Actually, this might be a little bit close. I'm going to go with Syracuse, actually. Clemson or Houston. I'm going to go with Houston. So let's get Sweet 16. I have Baylor winning this one. I have no doubt about it. Ohio State's dreams will fall short to Texas Tech. As I said, I know Ohio State might get a couple wins, but as I just saw them in the tournament, I don't believe in Ohio State that they can actually make it to the Elite Eight as many people would predicted it. Illinois or Tennessee. I'm going to go with Illinois in this one. Illinois is just the better team. Okay. Houston or Syracuse. I'm going to go with Houston on this one. Unless, let me think for a moment. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. So here we got our Final Four. We got Virginia, Iowa. We got Michigan and Alabama. We got Baylor and Texas Tech. And we got Illinois and Houston. So Virginia is going to take this one and be a part of the Final Four. I have a feeling that Virginia might make a little bit of a run because remember, they are the defending champions because last year's March Madness didn't happen due to COVID. And Michigan or Alabama. I could see Michigan, Alabama possibly an upset, but I have a feeling Michigan will prevail. It might be close. But I have a feeling Michigan might actually win this one because remember, they were short facing Ohio State. They was actually the number 1 seed at some point, but Baylor or Texas Tech. Now I know I'm going to sound a little bit crazy when I say this, but hear me out. Undefeated teams only are that because of the strength of their schedule. Well, sometimes, unless you're like Wichita State that had that undefeated dream that came up short. But I have a feeling Baylor hopes of making it in the Final Four because they're predicted by a lot to make it. They're actually predicted to be in the Final Four. So I have a feeling Texas Tech will upset Baylor, crushing their hopes and dreams to ever making it in the Final Four. Illinois or Houston? I'm going with my Illinois, baby. I'm a huge Illinois fan. I mean, that's my team. Okay. Virginia or Michigan? I have a feeling Virginia might actually win this one, but I'll go Virginia. Illinois or Texas Tech? Illinois will win this one. And then the matchup we've been finally be aware of. Virginia or Illinois? I'm going with Illinois all the way, man. That is my prediction. And my tiebreaker will be 65 to 60. So there you have it, folks. That's my 2021 bracket. Well, it's not finished yet. Well, hold on. What did I miss? Oh, FSU or Colorado? I'm going to go with FSU on this one. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know this is probably, if you made it this far throughout the struggle, you are a soldier and I appreciate you. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Please go subscribe as always. My name is Michael and I approve this message.